I want to know about your decision to join Crypton and what some of your plans are for Crypton's future.
The reason I joined Crypton, obviously because I felt it was a great opportunity to join a company that has a great reputation, has been in the industry doing, this great product for over 30 years. It's not only a design company, it's almost like a tech company because there's so much, they've put so much research into, the product that they're putting out. They have a sustainability story. They're very, invested in that. And that to me is all very attractive. Also, for me personally, it was the opportunity to lead my own team fully and really, invest in that and the creative side, and whether it be the product, the design, aesthetic, the yarns that we're using, the color palette, all of that was too attractive not to join Crypton. I couldn't say no to that. They bought Abercrombie, that mill, about 3.5 years ago, and it's an American-made product. We're making this product here in North Carolina. We are supporting communities here in the States, and that's also something that's super close to my own heart. And it's I think it was a big attractive part of joining this team. The fact that we are not only a design company, we are technology driven company. Everything that we are putting out has been tested, its impact on the environment, how we are now a PFAS free company. We probably were one of the first to the market last October, making that official, where everything we put out now will be PFAS free.
Is it you guys really leading the charge, or were other manufacturers coming to you saying, we're really interested in eco-friendly and sustainable materials? Can you provide that for us?
There is a bit of, there's a bit of hand in hand there. I think any smart company these days is looking for a way to contribute in a positive way. Crypton has been at the forefront of that. As I said, they've been in this business for over 30 years, and they've always considered how we are impacting the environment. But in saying that, we are always listening to our customer and what do they want to offer their customers. So we have our Recover cotton, performance cotton story, which is a sustainable cotton. We're also working on the contract side. We're looking into recycled products there. As I said, our chemicals and our finishing is hitting all of the and above all of the legislation that is coming through.
I'm very curious about where there's still room for improvement in making sustainable products. Is there something that's still very difficult to make super sustainably?
I think it's getting the balance. Like our finish is not a one fits all finish. It's not something that just comes out of a spray bottle. It is created for the fibers that are in your fabric. So it's always making sure that the fibers that you're putting into your fabric are sustainable, and that they are giving you the look, the hand, the abrasion, all of that makes a sustainable product for our customers. That is something that we're always chasing. Good looking, inventive product and fibers and things that are beautiful, feel good, look good, but still tell that sustainable story in the most positive way. Yeah.
Sure. It's a balance between a lot of things. What new lines or designer collaborations or specific new fabrics even are you excited about?
My inner textile nerd gets very excited about this type of stuff, but again, we have the performance cotton story, which is brilliant. And again, for those customers who want the natural fiber look and feel, and we were able to now bring the linen story together, and it's a linen rayon mix. And then we're also mixing it with some of our other fibers, everything from sort of cotton to polyester. But it is going to be a performance linen story, which is, again, really exciting.
Can you tell me a little bit about the research and development process of creating the wellness line?
So the Salient fibers, that's a partnership with another company that we do, and what it is a fiber that has been infused by sustainably mined minerals. When you sit on it, it almost like it releases these minerals that will almost help regenerate you, to sort of make you feel wellness in your home. And we have a partnership with Crypton. They have put some of that product in. It is something that I think is really important to people. Your home is your sanctuary, that it is the place where you go to recharge, recover, feel well, feel safe, especially after the last 3 years. And I think, this partnership happened, and it's the right time. It couldn't be happening at a better time right now, because I think people are just really looking for those type of products that, in your home, you're safe, it's going to be good for your kids, it's going to be good for your fur babies, it's going to be good for you. I think the pandemic really put a spotlight on people's homes. Like you talk about the public spaces and, wanting wellness there, and that, that's kind of where it kicked off. And then all of a sudden we found ourselves in our homes all the time.
Yes.
And, we didn't have to go anywhere else. So I think people just started, our homes became schools, they became restaurants, they became movie theaters, they became gyms, they became everything to us, right?
Do you find that even outside of the wellness trend and the sustainability trend, that trends in general tend to filter outward from contract projects?
Color-wise, I think that contract is borrowing a lot more from residential than they have in previous years. There's this feeling where people in a lot of hospitality, it's gone from just being a very maybe clinical situation, or they want it to feel more homely, more residential, again, that you're staying someplace that has that feeling of comfort and home and relaxation. And I think definitely the color has shifted in that respect. And even fiber and the way fabrics look now, I think there's a much more residential feel to a lot of contract looks that maybe wasn't there before.
Grainne, you and I were talking about how at market, what an interesting experience it is walking around seeing how other showrooms have applied your product. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more, and what you found interesting and what you would like to see?
A lot of the showrooms I felt were quite safe this season. How our fabric was shown, like I talked about that one fabric that I thought looked just spectacular, was Fabricat. It was a pattern called Tammy, and they had it on this beautiful large sofa. And just seeing your fabric made up in when we're used to smaller swatches or just the actual fabric, I mean, it's really inspirational, and it just kind of really spurs the team on. How would I see our fabric in the future being used? I would just like to see them on more sofas. I'd like to see really big sectionals. Actually, that's how I would like to see our product, whether it be like, honestly.
I'm excited to see more Crypton on sectionals next market.
There you go. Out into the universe.
There it is. All right. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Thank you again.
Courtney, thank you so much for this.